Hi there, it's Sunday evening, Easter Sunday, and just the other day there was a road accident just here, really bad accident involving a taxi and a coach, and this is a 20-mile-an-hour limit road this, and as you see there's a bus lane. Now the accident happened just opposite or just before Farmers Autos. And in front of me you can see there's this cycle stuff. Now I'm not saying that it was caused by potholes, but I really want to discuss potholes. So I've used this as an opportunity. Some people said that I only used the crash to get views, but I'm using it as an opportunity to talk about our roads and the state that they're in and the number of potholes. And it's not just a problem here in Edinburgh, it's all across the country. Our councils are saying they don't have the money to repair our roads. We've got money to put in cycle lanes. We've got money to send an 8-gang crew and 5 vehicles out onto the Glasgow Road to clear up weeds and to clear up leaves at just opposite the bridge. It's called the Bank of Scotland Bridge on the way to the airport in Edinburgh. Now if they've got money to do that, to waste on a Sunday, rather than come here in Edinburgh and fix the pothole situation, then it's just, I think it's a terrible state of affairs, like we all know it is. This is where the accident happened. The taxi was just sitting just after the bus stop, and the coach was on the other side of the road, and they were ripped apart. How that can happen on a 20-mile-an-hour limit, I don't know. And as you can see, there's nothing here. There's only Farmers Auto and this Magnet Trade entrance, and this is where it happened. I don't know, everybody's saying the same thing about the potholes, the state of the roads, the fact that our councils are they're not putting the money into the infrastructure. Everything's falling apart, but especially our roads. As I say, some people said I was just doing this for views, but I was out today on Queensferry Road, and the number of potholes there was on a 500-metre stretch was absolutely astronomical. I've already burst a tyre there just the other week, just last week in fact, and I've also lost a vehicle to the roads in Edinburgh. My Delica was written off because of the roads in Edinburgh, and I know there's many people in Edinburgh having the same problem. I'll show you the pictures of this crash, just because on a 20-mile-an-hour limit, I don't know what was going on, but they've ripped both the coach apart and ripped the taxi apart. And I hope everybody was okay. There's a few people were taken to hospital with minor injuries, I know that. But our roads, our infrastructure is a state, it's terrible. They had enough money to put these things in, walkways for people, but they're still here, and basically they just block off the whole road because everything comes into a single lane. You've got a bus lane that comes in to a single lane on both sides, by the way, both sides. Our roads are getting ripped apart by 5G and everything else that they're trying to put in. Our pavements are a disaster. I was also down in South Queensferry Road in Edinburgh, investigating the potholes there, because that's where I got a puncture last week. It cost me £65, and I'm going to claim the council for that. Hopefully it'll go better than my Delica, which was written off because it burst both suspension arms on the passenger side, so it was too expensive to repair it. But I was down the South Queensferry Road, which is one of the main roads in Edinburgh, going out towards South Queensferry, going west. It's one of the busiest roads, the main road. And here's some of the potholes I filmed there. And I'm going to rate them. I'm going to rate the potholes. And I'm going to look for your help to get information about others. I want to do a top 10 potholes in Edinburgh, and just to highlight that whole situation throughout Edinburgh and throughout the country, because it's diabolical. So if you know any mad potholes, let me know. I'll go and film them, and I'll let everybody know where they are, and I'll do a top 10. And I'm putting the last one, I think it's the 12th pothole in a 500 yard run, and it's number 12, but I'm putting it as number 1 because that's where I burst my tyre. So here it is, and I'll cover this March tomorrow on the 1st of April Fool's Day. Okay, see you then. Thanks very much for watching, and continue to watch and let me know about these potholes, and I'll go and investigate them.